Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
That has not gone well. Serginho has the space to scheme. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, important interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, super find. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's got away. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rice is onto this. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kuching City are looking to go forward now. And that should get the job done. So we're still where we started right now. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. This is a promising build-up. It's Roberto Carlos! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Carlos simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bullet. Rice.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Ronaldinho. He is through. Chance! An uncompromising challenge. And he couldn't finish.
Ronaldinho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And that was somewhat errant. And this is Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Nice control. Drives it in. Terrific effort! Goal! Manchester United! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
First breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Spread it left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's picked his way through. Raul. Nice bit of trickery. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Kuching City certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nice physical challenge. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's played into the middle. It's a threatening ball. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No foul, says the referee. And they can counter here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through.
2 added minutes have
Now the
been
ball
indicated.
in. No. And a chance! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Fabinho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Shot at goal! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser! And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I...
Eto'o! It's off target and by quite a way.
Eto'o has actually shocked himself. Where's that hole in the ground?
Rice can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. Ah, such a clever touch. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a goal kick. Nesta. Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. And he is dashing away. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Eto'o clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he get it through? Yaya Toure. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, nice interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nesta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Eto'o. Lahm. That is great defending, so alert. Kuching City can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Look at the space, it's Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Ronaldinho. Number 11, Raul. Number 10, El Hadj Diouf.
Dani Olmo goes short.
Number 14, Dele
This might be...
Alli.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Ronaldinho. And it's Rodri. McTominay. That is good strength. And this is Ibrahimovic. Bellingham! Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Dani Olmo, and he's managed to get free. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. Dida claims comfortably.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Eto'o. Fabinho. Played out wide. Now it's Figo.
4 added
And
minutes
here's
has been
Ronaldinho.
indicated.
Crosses it. Towering header. Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic.
And we're done. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We're up and running then. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé, looking for options for movement. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a good-looking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. Flings in. Oh, good climb! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Eto'o will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a searching pass. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Good ball, good take. And that is well cleared. And that's been won straight back. And the shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! He's got himself an absolute pinch. Manchester United take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Number 11, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
FC Tulsa are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pelé. And he's been shifted off it. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Rice. Distributed tidily. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's shifting through the gears here. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. Schneider. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Eto'o. Lahm has a look up and delivers. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Wan-Bissaka. Toure gets on his bike and on the move. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
FC Tulsa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a promising position. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Lahm. Now somewhat off target. Now it's Pele.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Lahm. Gullit is the team's great visionary. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely aimed pass. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. And that's aimed into the middle. Nesta can get it clear. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Lahm plays it in. Nesta is there and he can get that clear. Played out wide.
1 minute added time.
Big heel. Well taken goal. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
FC Tulsa get the second half going.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's a throw. Nesta. Ibrahimovic going after that. Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's played it in low. Rodri. And he thumps it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a good ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Driving on and making good progress. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the far post. Defending of the desperate variety.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
FC Tulsa are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gullit.
The attendance for this match
Passes short and sharp.
898.
Looking wide. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Gullit.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Number 41,
Pinches it off him.
Rice. Pele. Coming on the field, number 8, Bellingham. Number 25.
Tries to play it through.
McTominay.
Roberto
Number
Carlos
7,
gets into a good position.
Figo. Substitution in progress.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Gattuso tries to clear. Lahm made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He can run onto that. And this is Hazard. Takes a shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
FC Tulsa with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible Ibrahimovic! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Lahm opts to play it back. He's had a shot! Seedorf was in no mood for any of that. Bellingham. And here's Eto'o. Pepe gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Eto'o. Now it's McTominay. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Here's Rodri, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Floated through, and he welcomes it in. Ibrahimovic! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
FC Tulsa visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And this is Hazard. He's found a way through. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well,
Please
there
turn
was
your
a distinct
attention to the
lack of
screen for
clarity or
information
commitment
provided by the
in
local
everything the
police.
players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Oh, good effort! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Angola finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Spread out to the left. That's where it came from. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Now the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Hazard. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good progress on the left. Rodri. This might spell and the finish! Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Hazard. Bullet. Pele. This is a promising build-up. Pele. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Stojkovic. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Can he spark a counter here? Rice can see things others simply cannot. He has a look up. Ah, such a clever touch. Delivers with whip. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Bullet clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. And that's gone loose. That has been slung wide. Delivered. Real chance! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Angola restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's got away. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United with the lead. And that has been knocked clear, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Pele thinks about the shot. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now there's a... Eto'o! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Angola really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he...
It's Ibrahimovic! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done... And a header! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist.
And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Manchester United look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. That gets us going once more. Ferdinand. And it's Rice, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Jordi Alba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Pepe has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Dani Olmo. Azar. Cafu. Oh, terrible pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Olmo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Swung over, and it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Angola needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cafu. To McAllister. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. McAllister. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, great leap! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ferdinand. Roberto Carlos! Now, who's going to be first to this? All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So, a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Neuer must save this. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Jordi Alba. And here's Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rice. Can he get it through? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Neuer to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Lewandowski. Great chance! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Angola have their second corner now. And that's gone route 1. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice gets on his bike and on the move. And he's managed to get free. Corner number 2 then. Point-blank header! Lewandowski. Hazard venturing down the left. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Lewandowski. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stojkovic. Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski. He'll try to keep this alive. Cafu. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Has to go back here. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's rather hopeful. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Ibrahimovic, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de...
And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now who's going to be first to this? Out for a throw. It's a good shapes to shoot! Roberto Carlos. Rice. Pele. Oh, good read. De Jong. Neymar. And here's Suarez. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. And the finish!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, good climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Eto'o. And it's Lahm. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Neymar. Neymar is flagged offside.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Eto'o. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Eto'o. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's found a way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now it's Eto'o. Gets a good foot in there. Manchester United are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Rice. Nicely spread. Lahm. Great challenge, time to perfection. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lahm. Back where it came from. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Great leap! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rijkaard tries to clear. Sabah are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Roberto Carlos. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Pretty robust defending.
Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. Pele. No way through there.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Rice. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone, and he's been shifted off it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's found space here. He has found the way through. And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
defending was strong and firm. Rijkaard. Played into space. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Gullit. Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Roberto Carlos. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
14,
on both benches.
Gullit. Number 41, Rice.
Manchester United
Number
still
99,
chasing a one-goal deficit here.
Pele.
Cruyff.
Coming on the
And he's
field.
running through. It's
Number
Hazard! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are
The
very
attendance
visible
for this
now.
match
They
was
really fancy themselves to go and wrap
72,306.
things up.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Leicester. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Stood up well to him there. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need,
Oh, terrible pass. And a chance! Cruyff is having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was a given. It always was.
and the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's really well manoeuvred.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he plays one through. McTominay gets